I'll discuss the next chapter with you, that is the fractions and the decimals. Now the fractions tells the part of a whole. Here I've taken an example. Suppose you have a pizza and you have divided the pizza in 4 equal parts. Now you have taken only the 3 parts, so this can be written as 3 by 4, where this 3 is the numerator and this 4 is the denominator. So now if you have to write a fraction, so the general form for the writing a fraction is, fraction can be written as the numerator by denominator. All the fractions can be written as the numerator and denominator, and the denominator cannot be 0. Now there are some type of fractions as well. The first one is the proper fraction. Proper fraction means if the numerator is less than the denominator, that type of fractions are known as proper fractions. Here see the example. Suppose you have 3 by 4, so this is the example of the proper fraction. Now the improper fraction when the numerator is greater than the denominator, that type of fractions are called the improper fractions, like 7 by 4. Now the mixed fraction, when the fraction can be written in as the whole and the fraction. So in the mixed form where whole number are also there and the fraction is also there, these kind of fractions are known as mixed fraction. Now the next one is like fraction. If the denominator of all the fractions are same, then it is called the like fraction. Unlike fraction, when the denominator are not same, then this type of fractions are called the unlike fractions. Equivalent fractions, when there are 2 or more fractions which represents the same quantity or same amount of different fractions, so these are called the equivalent fraction. Here you can see 1 by 2, 2 by 4, 3 by 6. Numerically all are different, but if you represent these, so they will give you the same result. So these type of fractions are equivalent fraction. Now the next topic is how to convert a mixed fraction into a improper fraction. So suppose we have one whole 3 by 4. So here to write it in a improper fraction, you can multiply this 4 with 1. So you can multiply this 4 with 1, add the numerator, that is 3, divided by the same denominator 4. So this will be 4 plus 3, 7 by 4. So you can write this mixed fraction is in the improper fraction like this. The same way, if you have a improper fraction and you want to write it in the proper fraction, in the mixed fraction, then you can do so with this. Suppose you have 7 by 4, so you can divide this 7 with the 4. So dividing with 4 will give you 1. So here you can write it in this way. For writing this, you have one quotient divide into remainder divide by divisor. So here, like see, 7 by 4 was there, so here the quotient came 1, so quotient is 1, and the remainder is coming 3, so 3 by 4. So like this you can write the improper fraction in mixed form. The next one is how to find the equivalent fraction, or to find out the equivalent fraction. So to find out that, what you have to do, it's very simple. Just take the fraction, now multiply it with some number in the numerator as well in the denominator. Both the numbers should be same. So if you multiply with 2, so you'll get 2 by 4. Now again multiply it with the same number or different number. So all these fractions are equivalent fractions. So this way you can find out the equivalent fractions. The next one is reciprocal of a fraction. Reciprocal of a fraction means, suppose you have 3 by 4, then reciprocal of this numerator will become the denominator, and the denominator will become the numerator. So reciprocal of 3 will be 3 by 4 will be this. The next one is division of fractions. So whenever you have to divide, suppose you have 4 by 5 and you have to divide it with 2 by 3. So doing this divide sign will convert in multiply sign, and the fraction will change. Previously it was 2 by 3, so it will become 3 by 2. Now you can calculate and you'll get the answer. You can multiply the numerator, both the numerator and both the denominator, so you'll get 12 by 10. So you can write it, if you want to write, you can write in the mixed form. So it is like this. One example I've given more. In this, some of you can do mistakes. Like if you have 3 by 5 divided by 4, so actually 4 is not in a fraction, so you can write it as 4 by 1. So here divide sign will change into multiply, and then this can be written as the reciprocal of that, that is 1 by 4. So result will be 3 into 3 3, 5 4s are 20. So like this you can write it. The next topic is the decimals. So decimal, I think all of you know. So when the denominator is 10, 100, 1000, so these type of are known as decimal fractions. Now multiplication of decimal numbers. How can you multiply the decimals? So it's simple. If you have a number 35 and you have to multiply it with 3.45, just multiply it, and then you can see the point is before 2. So in the result also give the point before the 2 digits. One more example I'll give. Suppose you have 1.2 into 6 you are doing. So you know 1.6 into 1.2 into 6 will be 72. So do one thing, point is before 1 digit. So here also in the result also you have to give the point before 1 digit. Now the next thing is how to multiply with 10, 100 and 1000. So this is also very simple. Here you have, suppose you have 5.37 and you have to multiply with 10. So just multiply it. So it will be 5370, and then give the point before 2 digit. So this is this 53.70. If you have to multiply with 100, so it will be 53700, point before the 2 digit because it was before the 2 digit. So this will be your answer. So the same way you can multiply with 1000 as well. Now suppose you have to multiply with a decimal with another decimal. So for that, suppose you have a number, suppose you have 0.2 and you are multiplying with 0.5, or so it will be 5 2s are 10, just multiply 10. Now here you have to count the points. Here 1 digit, 2 digits, so total digit 2. So the answer will be, you have to give the point before 2 digits. So before 2 digit it will be 0.10. So like this you have to give the point or the decimal when you are multiplying two decimal numbers. One more example you can see here. These two numbers you have how many your digits after point? 1 2 3. So total you have 3 digits. Now we will simply multiply these two numbers, and before the 3 digit you will give the point. Now the next thing is division of a decimal number. So division of the decimal number. So whenever you have to divide, in the divide also, in your answer just see the digits, how many digits are there after the point. So in the answer also you have to give the same digits after the point.